October 10 is World Mental Health Day. This day is commemorated annually to raise awareness and drive positive change in efforts to address mental illness across the globe.
As today marks a Mental Health Day globally, Sierra Leone has joined other countries to raise awareness on this day. But Sierra Leone should take mental health very serious in these present days, based on the social narratives that is going on. About 4 years ago, a retired psychiatric doctor, Dr. Naim, said 85% of Sierra Leoneans has mental health issue. But during that time, Sierra Leoneans interpret it differently.
Campaigners say the issue of mental health has not been treated well enough, especially in countries where access to health facilities is limited. Social Linkages for Youth Development and Child Link last week organized a session to engage drug users in observance of the day.
For those of you who follow the story of mental health, sometimes I like to talk philosophy. We go back to philosophy and history. History will tell us that the issue of mental health has not been treated very well. Not only in Sierra Leone, but the whole world. For us in Sierra Leone, when we talk about mental status, that is my vision for now, the kind of mind. If you go back to history, those who are historians will know that Sierra Leone has the oldest mental health clinic in Sub-Saharan Africa. It's dated way back to 1820, when it was called Lunacy Asylum Center.
Social Linkages is a non-governmental organization that works to support the well-being of children and youth in Sierra Leone. The event, held at the organization's office along Kande Drive at Wilkinson Road, was meant to raise awareness amongst the youth with the objective of discouraging drugs and other substances abuse, especially kush, a dangerous drug that has become rampant in the country and which experts say threatens the future of the country's youthful population.
As you all know, drug use is now a challenge to this country, but we have to use the present approach as a community lens.
As part of the commemoration, Social Linkages is providing free services for its target clients, including HIV testing and screening for TB and other sexually transmitted infections. The organization is also providing pre-exposure prophylaxis, a medication that reduces the risk of contracting HIV, as well as condoms and lubricants. Many of the beneficiaries are youths, men and women, who make up the bulk of the organization's target. These groups of people, also referred to as the key populations, are categorized among the most vulnerable to HIV due to the risky lifestyles they live.
I know they feel fine because during the time they want to be the smoke, my body fine, I fine forward. But now from when I don't begin smoke, my body not fine again. Then sometimes thinking hard at the strain, so all that stress they make her the smoke for easy out stress. Me and they advise my sister they already smoke, me they left for smoke because the smoke not fine. It deteriorates you, they make your body not the fine, you know they good looking.
World Mental Health Day was set aside by the World Health Organization to reflect on the achievements and come up with innovative initiatives to tackle mental health issues. This year's event is being held on the theme Mental Health is Universal Human Rights. Sierra Leone's response to drug abuse has come under criticism from campaigners who fault it for being punitive, which they say further exacerbates the problem.
The approach some of us are seeing it is discriminatory to the users. We have to attack the supply route. It is a simple economics. The higher the supply, the higher the demands for the supply.
The law enforcement in particular has been called out for their hardline approach towards drug users. This former drug user's experience illustrates the problem with the country's drug laws. He began using drugs in a jail cell where he was taken for a crime he insists he didn't commit.
This same place society, I realized just for assault, why I for stay for 10 good months, when it not ever happen into the law of Salon judiciary. And according to the judiciary laws, assault, a simple assault, not just something like 3 months. Why me find myself for 10 good months? So I begin for find myself frustrated and I begin for smoke from the prison. When I come on, I find out say accommodation again don't become a problem. That challenges I begin facing.
Campaigners have been calling for the review of the country's drug laws, which criminalizes drug use.
The Sierra Leone police, we are working not only to arrest and prosecute, but we are also going out educating people about the harmfulness of drugs in our society, as these drugs have become menace and eyesore in the public.